Henderson, no good.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Stolen by Walker. Lets it go from 11. And the Hornets miss again.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Here's the eraser. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Covington passes to Bailey. Just 5 on the clock. Crawford outside. Almost, but it rolls out.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Gerald Henderson is not the most lethal outside shooter, but I really like the way he's learning to move without the ball. He's very opportunistic with his cuts whenever his defender turns his head.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kemba Walker. Nerlens Noel checks in for Philadelphia. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, the Sixers going young, and Coach Brett Brown explained their philosophy, saying, we try to highlight athletes and length. At this stage, we're trying to grow a blue-collar, hard-nosed defensive program. You take those athletes, put them in a defensive system, and get them playing in the open court. That's the flavor of what we're trying to do. Kevin, back to you.
Putting those young legs to use, Doris. Thanks. And Henderson most comfortable, it seems, Steve, shooting from the corners.
Yeah, like most players, Kevin, that's the easier shot, 22 feet instead of 23.9. He shot a good percentage from there. Not really a long-range shooter per se, which is why you didn't see him, shoot effectively from the top of the circle or on the wings.
Feeds it to Covington. Out left to the wing. Bailey passes to Covington. Here's the eraser. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one misses.
Sixers coach Brett Brown, a reputation for being demanding, but also having a great rapport with players. It's always a challenge with a young team that is struggling for wins, but I thought Brown really did a nice job last year.
Now here's Williams, looking for his first basket still in this one. From deep three-point range, Robinson pulls it in. Coach Brown hoping to build a culture of effort, even as the team weathered the early losses.
He had the Sixers push the tempo and play at a frenetic pace. And again, looking to establish a style of play and culture. Their best chance to win, I think, is by playing that way.
It's deflected. Here's Henderson. Can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And this matchup with the Hornets, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between these two this year.
1:36 left here in the 3rd quarter. He dishes it to Williams. It's Henderson on the wing. From outside the arc. Tries again. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Biombo, he's checked in for Charlotte. Walker comes in for Gerald Henderson. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Sims is checked in. Richardson comes in for Robert Covington. Roten's checked in for the eraser. And it's Isaiah Canning in for the Monster. On up the court. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And because of the odd number of games between them guys, the one thing we know is that one of these teams will have bragging rights over the other at the end of the season.
Exactly, Kevin, and that makes tonight's game, I think, a little more interesting and intriguing. I mean, whoever wins this one will have a big advantage going into the next 2.
And the Hornets making a change here. Longley's checked in. Now here's Roten. 8 points for him. Shot's good. Roten's got 10 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Here's Walker on the money from 12 feet away. He's got 7.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Here's Roten. No good. And Charlotte will come the other way.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Now here's Walker. He has 7. Conley setting the pick for Walker. Blocked. And here is Roten. He kicks it to Richardson. That one wide left. Here comes Stevenson. And there's the feed to Walker. Shoots from the high post. Walker missing again. He gets it up. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
They've got it to double digits as we get set for the final quarter. That 3 has them fired up.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers.
Tune in for a scary night of basketball. Halloween in the NBA. Kyle Lowry.
The 76ers leading by 10. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Henry Sims out there with Embiid. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Cannon in at the 1 spot. Well, the Hornets shooting 43% from the floor. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. The pass to Vonleh. Charlotte moving it around. Outside, Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Kemba Walker, quick, got a great handle on the ball. He's a blur in transition. And what I like about him, he's always looking to push the tempo for easy baskets. And he's tough, not afraid of the moment.
And the first one drops.
Last season, Kemba Walker's per-game numbers were pretty comparable to his breakthrough second season, but his efficiency shooting the ball dropped a little bit overall. He was under 40% from the field last season.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte. Bailey passes to Crawford. Here's the eraser, guarded by Walker. Here's the eraser, drilled from 11 feet out. The eraser's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. And for Walker last season, Steve, less points in the paint, more threes.
Well, and he's improved that three-point percentage every season in the NBA, so he's growing comfortable from that range. And, you know, and it's a nice trend with the Hornets looking to create space for Big Al Jefferson inside. They'll need those perimeter threats.
Jefferson's checked in for Bismack Biyombo, and that one's good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Walker against Crawford. Jefferson a screen on Crawford. Now Walker. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Covington's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Bailey.
Watch out!
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that. Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, you know, the Bobcats after 10 seasons are changing their name to the Hornets, reclaiming the name of the original Charlotte franchise back from 1988 to 2002.
Charlotte making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And for the Hornets, there was broad-based support for the name change. 80% of the fans supported it, even a rise in ticket sales with the announcement.
Here's Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Walker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bailey passes to Crawford. This one for 3. The shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And for this rebranded Charlotte team, the hope is they can channel some of the success the Hornets enjoyed through the 80s, Clark, and 90s.
Yeah, Kevin, competitively and financially. Remember, the rebranding effort cost north of $4 million with new signage and court resurfacing. A lot of fresh purple and teal paint around Time Warner Cable Arena.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Hornets trail by 9. Walker dishes to Jefferson. Down low, here's Henderson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Off his leg, and the officials saying it was kicked. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And he gets it to go.
And he continues to shoot well after that blazing first half.
Hornets have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Jefferson, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And that one's good.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Outside, Walker looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Puts up the baby hook. Jefferson can't get that one to fall. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's Bailey. They get the rebound. For the Hornets, this one not looking too good. Kicks it to Zeller. And a wide open look for Walker. Sinks the triple. Walker's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
That one from long range. The Erasers got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Down low, here's Crawford. Tries again, and Embiid lays it in. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they played. How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Pass to Bailey. Beyond the arc. Zeller grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Henderson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
From deep. The long distance three is buried. The Erasers got 38 points.
Now, he's just showing off with range like that. That's what I call profiling. Incredible.
He's profiling all right, Clark. I mean, he's got unlimited range, and you can tell he is feeling it.
From deep three-point range, another three for Philadelphia.
For 3.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club. How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So it's the 76ers winning this one easy.